Siblings found dead in Delhi flat after living years in isolation. A grim silence that had hung for days over a modest lane in Delhi's Dilshad Garden was shattered on Thursday, May 29, when a disturbing odor wafted from a locked flat. What followed stunned the neighborhood and set off a police investigation steeped in mystery. Behind the closed doors of flat D409 in the Simapuri police jurisdiction, two decomposed bodies, those of a brother and sister, were found hanging side by side from nooses in the same room. The victims, identified as Virish Kumar Tomar, 32, and his sister Preeti Tomar, also known as Chinky, 30, had been living in that apartment in near complete isolation for the past 5 years. The discovery was made when concerned neighbors, unable to ignore the putrid smell, broke down the door. Inside, they saw the two dead bodies in an advanced state of decomposition, hanging from ropes. The siblings hailed from Uttar Pradesh's Bagpat district. Virish, a private IT employee, and Preeti, an MBA student, had moved to Delhi several years ago following the death of their parents. Initially residing in the Hillmill area, they later settled in Dilshad Garden, where they kept almost entirely to themselves. They were like shadows, said Akash, a neighbor, adding that the door of their flat was always shut and nobody ever heard a sound or a conversation from the inside. You wouldn't even know someone lived there, he said. Ashik Singh, who lives directly above the flat, recounted seeing Preeti just 2 or 3 times in 5 years, either briefly at the window or cooking by herself. It was eerie, he added. They ordered everything online. It was as if they had erased themselves from the world, he further explained. The police were alerted by the neighbors on Thursday afternoon. DCP Prashant Gautam confirmed that the flat had been locked from the inside. When officers arrived with fire department support and forced the door open, the air inside was so foul it was barely breathable. There were no signs of forced entry, no visible injuries on the bodies, and no suicide note, Gautam said, adding that a 3-day-old newspaper was found inside, suggesting that the deaths occurred at least 3 days prior. The exact circumstances of the deaths remain unclear, and the police are awaiting the results of a post-mortem examination to determine whether this was a case of suicide or something more sinister. Swipe left for next video. What has further deepened the mystery is the siblings' near-total disconnection from family. Vikas Tomar, a relative who arrived from Bagpat after police contact, said they had not attended any family function in over a decade. We reached out many times, but they never replied, Tomar said, adding that after the death of their mother, they withdrew from everyone. We had even discussed Preeti's marriage once, but she declined, saying she wanted to continue her studies, he added. This news piece may be triggering. If you or someone you know needs help, call any of these helplines: Osram Mumbai 0222 754 6669, Snahachana 0442 464 0050, Suma Itri Delhi 0112 338 9090, Koi Goa 08322225 2525, Jeevan Jamshedpur 0657 645 3841, Pratiksha Kachi 0484 244 8830, Maitri Kachi 0484 254 0530, Roshni Hyderabad 0406 620 2000, Lifeline 0336 464 3267. Kokataladist blogs.